Where to save? Where do you save in this
Welcome, gamers
game?
and geeks, to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. And today we're playing the Ocean Odyssey campaign. And we're on episode 54. Yep, there it is. Pop up. Woo. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves, please? Who wants to go first?
Fine, I'll go first. I will be playing Craxian, the half-elven Oath of Ancients paladin,
Yep.
who may yet go smite happy on his traveling campaign.
No need for that. You'll need their help. Who's next?
To smite me, you must find me. Hello, I am Lila, the, well, now dragon, but I was a half-drow bard.
Sell the wood crate, or have a look on the ground and see if we get a quest to deliver a wood crate.
Yep. Alright. Seaman Key, Kitty, Kilani, who wants to go next?
I'm guessing this is different to sell, actually. Never mind.
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm the rogue druid
I think it's right.
chaotic Kitty.
You're a shifter, technically, aren't you? Yep.
She is indeed.
Sean? What happened to the danger? Where did
You
the
hear
seaman...
me?
There we go. I can hear you now.
Finally, I've been trying to say I want to check those, but you weren't answering.
It's because we couldn't hear you.
I am.
So,
Sadness, but happiness.
introduce yourself, please.
I is the seaman key. I is the simic hybrid monkey with some daddy issues. I like to swim, and I may or may not have a stabbing my friends problem.
Reaper.
Alright. And finally, last but certainly not least,
Is the one person who currently can't talk.
doing new things in tech right now for a moment, we'll be typing a bit. Okay, so the one who can't talk is Kaylani, the merfolk transmutation wizard. What happened last time we played, folks?
We fought a kraken.
Yes, you did.
I was eaten.
Yes, you were.
But apparently you didn't sit well with it because you're back.
Yeah, you left. And
We left it in a few dozen.
pieces.
There are pieces of it everywhere. There, and way over there.
Okay. So, when so after you defeated the Kraken, which you left the
We were
ship.
making.
Go on.
Yeah. We defeated the Kraken, and as far as I know, we were making our way towards the ship and the Pride Lands, because that's the direction the ship had gone. I'm hoping we made it there, or are going to make it there, and can get a rest, because we're all beat to shit and running low on magic.
So you went to the ship, basically collapsed into your berths, or probably went into the mansion, right?
Probably.
Like, Seaman
Lila?
Key just be sleeping in a small
Yes.
pile of rope.
Sure, Seaman Key could be small, sleeping in a small pile of rope. Would you have opened the mansion up for anybody who wanted to use it?
Yes.
Okay.
Those who have not stabbed me in that combat are allowed entry into this building.
Did anyone?
And
Who stabbed you in the combat?
No one stabbed me in combat, so they are allowed in.
Okay.
And yes, Moonton usually does have some sort of water thing for you, regardless. Even before we had to consider you, Kalani.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a pool in there. Does Mansion have a pool of water?
Seaman Key really likes the pool.
Okay. So because you immediately went to bed, you didn't really notice anything weird. But
I mean, I know we were tired, or like they were all tired, but I'm not really that hurt. I wasn't really that hurt,
Same.
and I could have laid on hand myself.
Okay, well,
But
if
I'm just saying that my past.
If you decide right now that you did notice something before you sleep, then you'll end up on the side quest and none of you will get any sleep. So, would you like to let your party sleep?
I was just going to say, like, I might have noticed something, but I might not have said anything, seeing how bad off everybody else was. But I was going to do too.
Okay.
Like, oh, that's interesting. Worry about that in the morning.
Okay. You did notice that you didn't see anybody. You didn't bump into anybody else on the ship. There was no one on the
They've
deck.
all gone out for lunch. They've all gone out for lunch.
The ship appears empty. I mean, you didn't explore the whole ship. Like I said, you would have just made a note of the fact that there was nobody on deck before you went into the mansion. But yeah, anything in particular you're doing during your downtime?
I think I'll actually take one of my retainers on in a game of Dragon Chess.
Cool.
While probably the one that handles the animals, while the other one polishes my gear.
Okay. Well,
because my animals don't really need grooming.
No.
Because currently, well, the animal I currently have out is a shark. It's going to be a little hard to groom that.
You can clean its teeth.
Fish oil.
Are you suggesting that he just lubes up the shark?
Yes, it'll swim faster, more aerodynamic in the water.
Hydrodynamic.
Yes.
Anyway. Anybody else doing anything particular during their 2 hours of downtime?
Mixture of grooming and reading a book.
So you sleep, and then when you wake up, still seeing nobody else on deck, still sat in your pile of ropes, you start reading a book and grooming yourself?
Like, is it still nighttime?
I think it was still technically daylight when you went to sleep, so yes, it would be dark when you got up. So it might be safe to assume that the reason why no one's around is because they're all sleeping. But
And we're basically in port, so we wouldn't need a night.
Have
Yeah.
you got an Athena voyage?
Yeah. So Seaman Key might just read a little bit and spend a decent amount of time grooming, because his fur got all fluffed up from that encounter.
How? You were underwater.
He was underwater, but I still imagine his fur got, like, fluffed up.
Alright.
Wait, would Pan still be in my mansion?
Energy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No, Pan would have left your mansion after you... Well, he would have to anyway, because after a while your mansion would have worn off and he would have been kicked out. Right?
Fair enough. Because I was just thinking, I never told him that I was when he got kicked out, did I?
You told him that you will kick him out after he's eaten breakfast, which is why he shoveled as much food in his mouth as he could. But then you didn't actually rescind his invitation.
Exactly, I didn't know if he was still inside.
No, he wouldn't have been, because eventually he would have realised that time had passed and he still hadn't been kicked out and would have left on his own accord, or the mansion itself would have dispelled and he would have been booted anyway. So.
Ah, fair enough.
So. Yes. Is there anything you're doing, Lila, with your 2 hours of downtime?
I'm contemplating making another wish. She's there like, I need to be responsible with this.
You're contemplating making another wish.
Legendary home.
What are you going to wish for?
Oh, she doesn't know yet. She just knows she has all this power now, so she's trying to be careful with it.
So you have no idea what you would want to wish for?
Sorry?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's bad. Yes, if you don't have anything specific you want to wish for, then you're just wishing for the sake of wishing, and that's never good.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Irresponsible, and will definitely get you a stern talking to by Craxian, and you know this.
Kelani, anything in particular that you're doing with your downtime?
No matter how much you try to
Are you just gonna just keep swimming?
you just couldn't bring yourself to count all those things you said, pretending with friends.
Sleeping, then studying spellbook. Fair enough.
Do you want to take the treasure chest with us?
Kitty!
Which means we all know the life
There is now a big fish in a big fish tank in the middle of
I've not
the mansion. What would Kitty?
Can Kitty try and grab that fish out of the fish tank?
You're gonna try and scoop Kaylani out of the pool.
Does she look like an actual fish?
She's a mermaid.
Well, if it's a mermaid, she's not going to try and catch her.
Fair enough.
I just thought it was an actual
No, she's not.
Fish.
fish looking.
No, she's.
Hey, I'm not a fish.
She's-
Don't eat me.
You're half
Fish.
fish.
She's half a sushi platter.
Kitty's just going to do cat-like stuff because she really wants to knock it in Lila's face.
Knock what in Lila's face?
She's doing cat things, so she's just going to lick her paws or hand.
Devil Ridge.
Well, there are a couple of people playing chess.
Just...
Those pieces.
How can Kitty cheat at that?
Well, not cheat at that, but cats will happily walk right across a game board if no one's paying attention to them, knock pieces over, etc. If you...
Who's playing chess, though?
Yeah, even Leon. It would be Cracks and one of his servants.
Okay, she's just gonna walk over the chessboard.
Just
Kitty, whatever it is you think you're about to do, don't. Please.
Oh. I noodled.
try again. Take a pawn and run.
Upon you taking the pawn, my mansion just creates a little ghost pawn and just puts it in its place. Is
That
there
was-
anything
that was
else you require, sir?
That was Kaylani's suggestion rather than what she was actually doing, but okay.
I see your shipwreck.
Kitty, what would you
Joy
actually be doing?
She's gonna knock one down and see if she can sleight of hand take another.
The most
D20 plus 17. The board probably would just replace any pieces that get
That's really close to
accidentally
the
moved.
That's
Yeah.
a good shit.
Can I levitate
God.
the board? Sure.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. This isn't one of my ridiculous characters with the super high perception.
Yeah, you're not going to notice a 31.
Glad she's gonna say though. It's been quite a
But
while
if
since
Kalani decides to make the board levitate,
I follow her on Facebook and stuff, but I'm glad she's doing okay.
you might notice that.
Yeah.
Maybe. While Kitty is on it, fair enough.
They are the ones from the
So, levitate.
ones, which are from the
A creature or loose object of your choice you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet. So is the dragon chest board with Kitty still on it 20 feet up in the air?
it's literally front left, front right even.
And
And we got a shiny in the water next door to it too.
I'm going to assume yes. Kitty, what are you doing? You went skyward.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff in that barrel I'm getting.
Kitty's just gonna sit on the chess table trying to look cool.
You're just going to sit on the board with your feet dangling over the edge,
Yep.
knocking more pieces over as you do. Fair enough.
Guess the game's over.
One of the servants could probably bring you another board and make that one disappear.
Yeah, girl.
It's not worth it.
Fair enough.
Would you like me to bitch slap the cats?
No. We're unwinding after having had a ridiculously tough encounter with the Kraken. Who am I to deny people their momentary enjoyment before we get into something else seriously messed up? Oh, is my armor ready to go?
I'll check with your servants. FYI, my ghost would just bring him his shit. They wouldn't even care. There's like, da-da-da.
Ta-da! Suit.
Because then I'm going to put the stuff on ridiculously heavy.
Splash some shark.
Actually, it really isn't. For heavy armor, because it's because of what it's currently made out of. It's actually not as
Heavy.
heavy as true heavy armor, but it's every bit as durable.
Mm-hmm.
Craxian, I have a question. I don't know if this would be helpful to you. I have the capability to use Wish,
Yes.
and I was thinking, what if I wish that you just said a command word and your armor would just equip itself on you? So you don't need to worry about all this fuss every day.
While that sounds interesting, I would.
That was a shark.
I don't think I want to waste magical enhancements like that on my armor. I'd rather it be more armor.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I do appreciate the thought. At least that's not a completely insane or whatever thing coming from you. That's one of the more reasonable things you have suggested. Well, that's
Well, I
good.
thought it could be easy if we want to go out for a nice meal somewhere. You might want to take off the armor, but still have it available in case of an emergency.
No. I really only like taking it off to sleep. Or, other things. But I don't feel comfortable. I do not feel comfortable.
As I perk my head up, what are other things?
I just look at the smug.
Things that one does with one's wife or husband, in the privacy of their homes.
You have both?
I was so close to getting to the air too. Oh well. I drowned.
There's a book in the mansion. 50 Shades of Light Blue. I suggest you go look. Might give you an idea.
Please no.
What happens if it's dark blue?
Pieces of fish in there now.
Oh, it's a completely different story then.
Silly people.
I like books. I like research. I'm going.
Oh gosh, you've got to go read it.
Hello.
Okay. Then.
He doesn't want to talk.
At this point, I'd be like, screw it, I want some daylight.
All right.
I heard shots. Was that you?
And I guess I would actually still be pitch black.
It would still be pitch black. Yes.
But yeah, someone's dying on the server, so.
Guys, it's night, what do we do?
We go look around. I don't know. I'm gonna walk out. Do I hear anything?
Just the sounds of the waves breaking on the shore. You feel the gentle rocking of the ship. You hear strange creature sounds coming from the
Blue one was right below us.
jungles just off the shore. Insects.
You-
But
There
no.
was Seaman
Even
Key
if
huddled
they're
up in a
not on
pile.
duty,
Yeah, and you see.
there should be
Go on.
there should be some sounds of the crew.
Seaman
Where
Key's
is
Seaman Key's right there in a pile of ropes. Feel free to.
Hey, Key, have you seen or heard anyone since we've been back on the ship?
I assumed that they were all asleep. It's been a stressful few days, so I assume they were just shattered.
I get that, but I'm not really sensing any sounds or any smells or any like somebody would be doing something. As quiet as it is, if somebody was out, somebody was up in the head or the whatever, I would probably be able to hear them relieving themselves, as silent as it is. And there's nothing.
Okay.
Is there any
Yeah,
light coming from the dock?
There is no dock.
Like, we're on the beach.
Yeah. They just anchored a little way offshore.
Okay, let me put my nose to work.
So what ones have you done? Sorry.
Now,
Are the lifeboats gone?
go check them. Make a investigation check.
I just go in and say, does anybody want me to take a quick swim out to sea a little bit to see what
I
I
don't-
can see?
I don't do it
Me
in the
too.
water.
A mermaid went to CCC to see what she could see.
But
I
all
don't-
that you
I
can
don't think
see is the ocean and the CCC.
Not yet. And if we do, I would send both you and Key out because you can both. Handle
Alrighty
the
then,
water.
just let me
One-
know, Crackston.
One of them.
And I got a 22.
Mm-hmm. So what you would notice is that one or two of the longboats were beginning to be lowered by the looks of it. But as-
Cracks.
Which did you need?
We may have an issue here.
Split up, check the ship, look for signs of struggle, look for any kind of tracks. Something's weird.
Well, it looks like they were starting to lower lifeboats, and you don't really leave them halfway dropped.
You do
interestingly enough, The two that are part way are both on the far side of the ship from shore. So they weren't trying to go to shore.
They were trying to get away from something, which means it probably grabbed them.
Okay, putting those to work.
I'll be back in a moment, and she jumps off the ship, transforming into a dragon form, and just gonna look underwater.
Okay, hold on. Seaman Key, what was that roll for?
Sniff check.
Okay, you smell blood.
Something smells like blood.
Okay, that's it. I'm going in. I'm swimming underneath a little bit.
Those of you.
Pippi, you got eyesight to rival mine. Could you give me a hand?
Those of you who went underwater won't fail to notice a couple of bodies, former crew, being nipped at by fish on the ocean floor.
Can I grab as many of those people as possible and bring them back up to the top of the deck so we actually can get a head count of who the hell has gone down?
There's only about 3
I'll help you with that. I'll help you with that, Lila.
Thank you.
Okay. So you bring 3 or 4 corpses of fish-nibbled corpses up onto the deck.
Grax, think we might have been attacked.
I can't help them.
Don't you have to speak with dead?
Yeah, we might be able to get something out of it, like who they were at least, or what they're doing here, or...
I'm a paladin, not a cleric.
What's the difference?
A lot. My spells are much more... Most of my spells are much more combat-oriented.
Yep.
Would Raise the Dead work here, Anthony? I'm not sure if that would qualify.
So the spell Raise Dead is a good one. So as long as they have been dead less than 10 days, which they have, you should be able to touch them and bring them back to life. It is going to use up 500 gold pieces worth of your resources, specifically a diamond that's worth 500 gold pieces. But yeah, they will come back to life, providing their soul is available, with 1 hit point. It also neutralizes any poisons, cures non-magical diseases. However, it doesn't remove any curses or magical diseases. But it does close all their wounds, so yeah, all of the fish bites will go away.
Would Great Restoration help with any of the diseases or anything like that?
If it turns out that when they come back to life, if it turns out that they are cursed or diseased, then yes, Greater Restoration would help with that. But as far as you know, they're just dead. You know?
And I look at her and I'm like, do you want to do this?
If any of you can bring at least one of them back so that we might be able to get some answers. I'm not asking anybody to spend all of their magic to bring them all back right now. If there's anybody alive that we have to go save, we're going to need it.
Okay, which one? And I point to the 3 or 4 on the ship. Andy, how many? 3 or 4?
There's 4.
Okay, so which of these 4 buggers then do you guys want me to...
They're all human. They're all humans that you picked up in Odyssey.
Honestly, any of them will do at this point. Worst case scenario, I can use Wish for us to at least try and figure out the way they've gone if we don't get any information. And that's the worst case scenario.
Do you want to raise
Okay, are there any one of them that may be like, I don't want to say like an officer, but like one of them would know more than the others?
None of these are...
They're all... None of them are officers.
They're all new. they're all new. They're all new crew.
Yeah.
The crew that knows stuff
Are not here.
are not here, so they've either been.
Right.
Hopefully, that means they've been captured.
All right. Well, then I'll just pick a random one and I'll do raise dead on them.
Okay. So that's going to take you an hour.
Alrighty.
What does everybody else want to do during that hour?
One moment. I'm just going to check restoration. Now 1 hour as well. Yeah, I can't really help with that. I'm going to take off into the sky and see if I can see anything from up there.
Okay. It's night, and most of the land is covered in a canopy of trees. Or at least in most of the nearby land, anyway. So, not much to see from the air.
Then in that case, I'm going to go straight down to the animal pens and see if it's only the people that are gone or if the animals are as well.
Okay.
I have a feeling we're gonna be on ground soon. So, since she's taking an hour,
Right. Can Seaman Key, can Kitty help you do what?
I was going to ask if she can help me track which direction they were taken.
Oh, you want to do a survival? You want to go to the shore and do a survival check?
Yeah, but I think Kitty has better perception than me. That's why I was asking for her help.
Okay. So the two of you are going to swim to shore together?
Well, I was asking Kitty if she would be okay with helping.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Kitty, do you want to?
I suppose so.
Thank you.
Okay.
try not to do anything too dangerous. We don't know what caused this.
Yeah, Kelani's working on that. Cracks, what are you doing at the moment? Just protecting
Given
Kelani?
given the fact that I'm pretty sure I recognize the kind of magic she's using and have an idea of how long it's going to take. I'm going to take 10 minutes and to trade out mounts. I'm going to bring back my tiger, because if we're going to the jungle, I'm going to go grab a more appropriate mount.
Mm-hmm. But at the moment, you're still on the ship, and there's water between you and the beach.
I'm pretty sure the tiger can swim.
Fair enough. Okay. Tigers can indeed swim.
I'm pretty sure the tiger can swim. At least enough to get to shore.
Yeah. It can tiger paddle.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm presuming then once you've done that, you'll be following Seaman Key and Kitty to the shore. Yes?
Uh,
How long is that going to take you?
It takes me 10 minutes to cast the spell.
So they'll have a slight head start. Okay.
I mean, if I really wanted to beat them there, I'd have summoned the Pegasus, because it moves 90.
Fair.
But
Yeah. So, in the meantime, Lila, you will discover that the animal pens are all empty as well. All of them.
Not the bird!
All gone. No sign of the goblin that takes care of them either.
Does it look like there's a struggle or anything?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I have
I'm
one
going to
thing.
check everywhere else around the ship. Is it the same situation everywhere else?
where I'll see you in a check.
I'm going every nook and cranny of this ship. Anywhere I can actually access, I'm going to check.
Okay. So
So doubt Craxine will be happy with me if, oh, I saw one room. I believe it's the same in the rest of the ship.
if you go to the hold, Phelps' his little paradise where everything's so organized. You'll see shelving racks knocked over. Lots of stuff appears to be missing, and of course, there's definitely signs of a struggle there. There's lightning burns and waterlogged areas, and
Yeah, I'm casting message immediately to Crax. Bad news. Yeah, we've been fucking raided, and all the crew is dead/kidnapped.
in the meantime, as Seaman Key and Kitty get to shore. How is Kitty getting to shore, by the way? Is she over her fear of swimming, or is she
Your own.
finding some other way? Kitty?
Oh, you're on mute. She's gonna hang on to dear life to see Monkey. So she's gonna dig her nails into his skin.
Fair enough.
Okay, it's alright. Can I make a roll to try and calm down the kitty?
While you're swimming?
Yes. So would that be at disadvantage?
Yes, because you're concentrating on swimming.
Okay, so would that be persuasion?
That would be
Yeah,
persuasion.
Check the half ship as well. Then.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
D20.
The silver
Eight.
yellow one.
9.
You fail.
She digs her claws in even deeper, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was a freaking one.
The one that was round underneath.
Although, you know, it is a skill check rather than a attack. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, when you
Was
get
there
to
anything
shore,
in the yellow ship?
it's dark, of course. There's a few. There's lots of footprints on the beach, human and other. What do you do?
Sniff. Does it look like they were being dragged? Or did they come willingly? I'm guessing not willingly, but...
Yeah, make a survival check to see if you can
Okay.
identify.
I have a -1 to survival. Can I give Kitty advantage?
Sure.
Yeah, nice.
I am rolling survivor with advantage.
Nice. Okay. So
It'll
yes.
do.
Mhm. There is definitely signs amongst the humans that they were being dragged and kicking and doing everything they could to avoid being carried up the beach and into the woods.
This
How
isn't
far
good.
away?
for you.
No, it's not. Am I within messaging distance to the ship?
120 feet, maybe. You want to give it a
I
try?
will. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Who are you going to point towards?
Whoever I can see, so probably.
Cracks?
Yeah, probably cracked.
I'm guessing Lila's still in the back right now.
Yep. The crew, definitely the humans were dragged, kicking and screaming by the looks of it.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to do a rescue mission.
Yeah, I just wish I knew from what.
Can I look at the footprints and see if you can get any idea what kind of people took them?
Yeah, with Kitty's nat 20, she would recognize the abductors being a mixture of humanoids and large serpentine creatures.
No.
Okay.
Humanoid, large serpentine creatures.
I've got the 2 items off the yellow strip.
Whew.
Going into a strange land and we don't know what's out there. We better be ready.
I was very, very scared for a minute.
Who did you think it was?
Oh, I considering the possibility that they're still there, I thought it was going to be the other.
The other party?
The other.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're not cameoing today. You're okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
What other
Suddenly,
party?
the upper party
Well,
appears.
the thing, you're also in a different timeline, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about his crew that were ordered to the Pride Lands to collect specimens.
Okay.
Who, if they saw the ship, might decide, to yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
but it's not
Pride
them.
Lands is
Moving on.
place.
Anyway. So, Cracks would probably be over shortly afterward.
He doesn't know what's going on, so there are 2 things he wants to check.
Okay.
On his way out, on his way towards the thing. I'm going to expend 1 use of my divine sense to see if there's any undead fiends or celestials in the area.
How far does that stretch?
What is it? 60, I think.
60 feet on the ship? No.
Yeah.
Alright, shall I
Okay.
put it in the
I may. Does he have that spell prepared?
The only other life sign on board the ship right now is Lila. Where's Kaylani right now?
Kalani should be on the ship, resurrecting one of the
Yeah,
people.
I'm on the ship
Yes,
resurrecting.
yep, you're still doing the yo. Yep.
Yep.
Yo ho, yo ho, a evil sight for me.
That's not what I was doing. It's not what I was doing.
Alright.
She's casting Raised Dead. Okay. So that I have, I'll put that when I get to shore, but I'm going to mark it now. The other thing is I want to look at I want to take a close look at one of the dead bodies. Because I don't think it was fish that killed them, so I want to see if I can see what killed them.
Okay, so you want to examine the bodies to see if you can see any other wounds besides the fish bites. Yes? Go on then.
That's a bloody
Medicine check.
alien.
Medicine check.
That's
Medicine
an alien.
check.
Well, at least it's not a negative.
$13.
Yeah.
You find some slashing wounds, as if from a bladed weapon. And you also find some snake bites, but they are a little big to be snakes. Almost as if this snake had a head as big as a person.
Is there anything I could? Is there anything I can roll? Because I, as a player, know what the fuck it is, but I don't know if he would know.
You didn't quite roll. Well, I suppose you could do a insight check.
Oh, I was gonna
Insight-
say maybe investigation, but
Yeah, because it was examining wounds, I had them do medicine instead.
oh, okay, yeah.
26.
How about a 26?
Hell yeah. You want tea? Snake people.
Snake people. Great. Okay. Then me and the cat are headed to the shore to back up the two over there. I'm going to yell down, basically because Lila's still down below or whatever. I'm going to try to yell down to her to wait with Kilani. Double check with the person once if they come back to life, what they have to say, and then get to shore as quickly as possible.
Okay. So, Lila, did you catch that?
Yes. And did he get my message from before that this has been a fight all across the ship?
Yes, yeah. I suppose I should have made a small response to that. It probably would have been as simple as you kind of figured.
Nadoi.
We don't know. They could have been charmed off the ship, as far as we're aware.
Which, yeah, they could have done that, but they apparently chose violence.
I woke up and chose violence today.
They're right there, and they're coming this way.
Yay!
Yay. So,
All right.
Should we disguise our more human-looking party members?
well, the more human-looking party members would be Kitty unless she's shifted, and Kaylani if she's out of the water, and
Cracks, who has nothing but a his elven self.
Yeah. Well, and Lila and Kaylani are staying on the ship, so they're not an issue. So it's
God,
most
Praxian, you got an animal up.
they got to
It's also impossible to see what he actually looks like because of the heavy armor.
full helm.
Full helm.
Cool.
When we do inevitably go into the jungle, Kitty can shift if she wants to. And Kalani, hope she would be okay with putting a mask or something on.
Well, I can alter self too. I just won't be able to change back into legs if I do that because it's only once a day. So.
Yeah, and just currently focusing on bringing somebody back from the dead.
Yep.
So.
They're coming towards your island.
But
Okay.
so Cracks, Cringer.
Technically, battle cat.
Sure.
So Cringer.
Because it is the...
I know.
No.
I'm teasing. Seaman Key, Kitty, Cracks, and Battle Cat are going to be following the tracks further inland, right? Going into the jungle.
Oh, we were going to wait for our other two party members first.
You'd be waiting for an hour if you do that.
We can poke our head in not too ungodly far because we don't want them being too far behind us.
Okay.
I'm basically looking for people ready to ambush us.
You
At this point.
you go a little further in and you do see some figures just standing there in the undergrowth.
We see figures or we are figures?
You see some figures. So, okay. So you see all kinds of strange jungly plants. including vines going up the trees and hanging from the trees, and some of them have these beautiful yellow flowers growing from them. And you also see a couple of other crewmen just standing there.
It's a trap. Wouldn't just leave them standing there without it being a trap.
I don't have time to cast. And I don't think it's that.
One of them
But
one of them turns around, and they appear to have a plant-like growth running up their body and up over their face, and they've got a slack-jawed, dead-eyed expression.
Can I go ahead and just pop real quick upon seeing them as he's turning around? Divine Sense.
Undead. And you even sense another couple of larger pings further in.
They're not alive. Cracks him and draws his sword.
They're larger pings, which now stumble into view. Two of them look like that.
Oh, God, not the dinosaurs again.
Once again, they've got the plants growing up their bodies and through their ribs, and yeah, with more of the yellow flowers on them.
Tactical retreat.
I think it's going to be too... Those things are going to chase us regardless, you know that.
Right. So make enough noise to attract our party members.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly time.
How far away are the small ones?
They're only about 30 feet from you, but they don't look like they can move very fast.
How far away are the big ones?
The T-Rexes are currently about 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
Just inside of 60. Because further away than that, you want to detect them. Well, that's what the yellow flowers look like, by the way, if you're curious.
Oh, they're so pretty.
How tightly grouped are the three crewmen?
They're probably about 10 foot away from each other.
And they're all 30 feet away.
Roughly. Give or take a few feet.
So I can't quite reach them all if I take the cat up there. Sorry, I'm thinking.
I know, I'm making zombie noises.
Oh well, I don't want to do this, but I don't think we have much of a choice. I'm gonna charge. I'm gonna use the cat to get to one of the crewmen.
Let's do initiative then.
Yay! I believe he has a 40. Double check that. Yes, I know you want me to do stuff. Whoops.
Who wants you to do stuff?
The video game.
Oh.
We get advantage on initiative with Frax being there.
No, the only person who I don't grant anything to initiative.
Okay, no worries.
Only reason I seem to have advantage on my initiative is because of my Sentinel shield.
So, Kilani, you're still on the ship. Sadly. So, it would be... Ooh, look at that. The zombie T-Rex is first. Followed by Seaman Key. And then the zombies, I think. Actually, it'd be cracks first and then the zombies.
I thought that. Oh, Benny.
Do what I can.
Oh, am I? And then Kitty on 10. Okay. So the zombie T-Rex is going to move 40 feet. And as a bonus action, disgorge another zombie.
I spoke to Suds. I'm coming back.
Blech.
I'm gonna have to
That's
do it.
disgusting.
It's like the island that I wanted to be at, but I have.
Bad T-Rex.
So more crewmen. So, 6 and 6. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. They don't run out of zombies. Good. Alright, so the zombies are about 20 feet away from you guys. The zombie T-Rexes. The zombies they disgorged are only 10 feet away from you. Seaman Key. What do you want to do?
The Seaman Key is going to Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yes.
That was a shot.
And I will
you
also
aiming-
get my bonus action tentacle up.
Are you aiming for a Tyrannosaurus? Or
Yes. The quicker we take care of the Tyrannosaurus, the better.
T-Rex.
How many Eldritch Blasts
Do you have?
do I
Let's
have
see.
at the moment? Yeah.
I am back.
You have 4.
What is my spell attack bonus?
Your spell attack bonus. Let's have a look at your character sheet.
I never wrote it down.
Well,
'cause
that's
I am not-
silly. So,
Yes.
Nope. That's probably.
if you're using Eldritch Blast, then this must be Warlock level stuff. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Warlock 2. So that's Charisma based. So you'll be a +8. So,
Okay.
4 iterations of D20 +8. Don't noodle.
4d20. Plus 8. So that's a 26, a 25, a 12, and a 9.
Yeah. So the nat 1, of course, misses, but everything else hits. So that that D10 backfires. Sadly.
I'm just checking if I've got agonizing blast or
Shut up.
not.
I don't think you took it, but let's see.
No, I'm just moving us away from the island a bit. Okay, where are we going?
I don't actually see which you have.
I think I only have one level in Warlock, so I don't think I actually take
No,
those
according
yet.
to your character sheet, you've got 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah, there
got
it is.
2.
Agonizing Blast. There you go.
Galleon or not?
Yay.
So you'd add your charisma bonus, which is a +2. So altogether,
Damn.
you're doing 3d10 plus 6.
North northwest.
25.
And you do a d10 plus 2 to yourself.
Okay. D10.
Because of one of the Eldritch Blasts backfired.
Fine.
3.
I take that. And my bonus action spectral tentacle. I think I can cast it up to 60 feet away from me.
Okay. So are you
And
gonna...
They seem like
I think-
experienced Galleon pirates or not experienced?
How far away is the T-Rex from me?
20 feet.
Okay, then that T-Rex is getting spectral tentacled. Did I write down what damage it does? I did not write down what damage it does, but I did write down magical spectral tentacle.
Of the deep. There you go.
Cool.
So it's going to do 1d8 of cold damage. After making a melee spell attack, so it's a d20 plus 8 to hit. So plus 8. 17 hits. Do 1d8 of cold.
Okay.
You got onto the ship and didn't notice.
1d8.
Mm-hmm. 5. 30 points of damage altogether. And yeah, now it's Krax's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ride up to a T-Rex. The one that my friend there has been feeding on, obviously. And I'm going to attack it twice.
If there wasn't a
Stupid,
sweaty Galleon,
stupid
I might
thing.
think about
freaking things. Okay.
egg, but yeah.
So you said you're going up to a T-Rex, yes? So you're going past one of the zombies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Let it make its op attack.
Slam. 8 misses.
Yep. Will definitely miss.
The 23 and the 21 both hit.
Okay. I want this thing to die.
Sure you do. Are you aiming for the same one that Seaman Key already started softening up, or are you going to try and one-shot the other one?
Nearly there. Okay.
Cracks? Hey, Patty Pat.
Yeah,
Cracks?
just over the island.
Praxis.
We possibly have an interruption caused by wife. You okay?
God bless America.
What happened?
Wife needing pickup.
That's what I thought. Okay, so are you going for the T-Rex that Seaman Key already starts?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going after that one.
How much damage do you do?
Give me a second while I freaking. Both of those hit. So
Mm-hmm.
2d8 plus 24
One way in front of us.
plus 2d8 plus I'm pumping to 4th level.
Remember, because they're undead, you get the extra D8.
Yep. So I am going to. Wow, that is ridiculously low damage.
That's pretty good. What are you talking about? That's
Do you see
respectable.
all those? Do you see all those
I
ones?
do see all those ones, but I also see 2 7s and 2 6s in the.
Yeah, I'm used. Oh wait. I forgot something. They're undead,
Yes.
and I'm wielding my sword.
Yes. So they get an extra.
That's better. Triple digits.
That one's down. Let's see. It must make a con save with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken. No chance. Yeah, it's not getting back up. But let's see. Let's see how many more zombies come out. 4. Yay. It's 9. Okay. So that was Craxian. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have you each get 3 zombies to play with. Does the nat 20 hit you, Cracks? Pretty sure.
Yeah, the nat 20's gonna hit. There's nothing I can do about that.
Mm-hmm. D8 plus 1 of bludgeoning damage is 4.
Cool.
Seaman Key. — 17, 4, and 15. I think only
Let
the
me
17.
see.
Only the 17 hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and the zombie itself also takes a d8 plus 1 because the stupid thing hit itself. 9. And 3d20 plus 4 plus 3 rather against Kitty. 15, 16.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
You only took 7.
Is there any point in halving that?
No.
Mm,
Shall I
No.
use the second wheel still?
but I might still do that.
Alright.
No, actually, I might need to use silvery barbs, so no, I won't. Half.
Kitty takes 6.
Wait, so
So you got surrounded by 3 zombies. They punched you, and one of them actually hurt you.
okay, so only 1 hits.
Only 1 hit, and you took 6 points of damage. I would have explained all of that, but Your sister was still talking, so I had to wait.
Give me
That's a player slip.
No.
Player Athena too.
Oh, come on.
madness.
No, she interrupted.
Yes.
Technically, it was anyway. Kitty, it's
Yeah.
your turn now. You're surrounded by 3 zombies. There's a T-Rex
So go north to
Um,
an outpost.
20 feet away from you. What do you want to do?
I would like to use my action to elemental wild shape into a fire elemental.
Very nice.
Well,
Nope, no, not spell. Monster. Fire. Boop. There you go. So, now was that an action or a bonus action?
nearest outpost.
I believe it was an action.
Cool. So, but you are large, and you can share spaces with the zombies. So, as far as I'm concerned, you are touching the 3 zombies, and they're automatically gone.
Before we forget, Anthony, you forgot to roll your extra die on the damage for me because that was a because it was a crit and I'm not immune to criticals.
Oh, there you go. You got an extra 7.
Woohoo!
And
Must be fair. Must be fair.
okay. Kitty, would you like to have the honor of rolling 3 1d10s to see how much fire damage each of the zombies take from you going foosh?
Is that 3d10s for each of them or just
No,
3d10s?
1d10 each. So 3 iterations of 1d10, please.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't 100% sure what you meant.
That's understandable.
What?
That's fine. Whoa. 9, 5, and 3. And they're still on fire. Haha.
On these eight
This zombies are fire.
with all
Yep.
50 in it.
Okay, now for the really scary shit. Would you all
Wow, really?
make
Jesus.
a wisdom saving throw against the charming effects of the creeper flowers?
First of all, everybody gets a +5 on their save because we're all within 30 feet of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But no fleet up.
I can't do it on driving.
I'm sorry, what?
I can't make the roll. I'm
Ride it out.
driving.
Okay.
There's nowhere
So
really around unless you want to go really close to Reapers.
So
Did I
you're
roll that?
Should be something
yeah,
like
you
a +12.
you got a nat 20 anyway, you're fine. And yeah, Cracks, you've got a +13, so you're fine automatically. I don't even need to roll for you.
Okay. Cool. I don't think that's a spell, so I don't think the advantage from anything
No,
matters.
it's not. It's literally a musk that the flowers emit.
I would have been the only one who would have had advantage because it's still a charm effect and half elf, but
Yeah.
I'm fine anyway.
Yeah, you got a +13. The DC is only 11. You're fine.
Cool.
And I don't think you're within 5 feet of any of the flowers at the moment. At least not yet.
Yeah, front right.
Although, actually, Craxian would be because that T-Rex he killed had some flowers growing on it.
Might be at the shrine.
So,
Not sure.
D20 +3. 19 does not get through. Fantastic. Okay. And yeah. Turn passes back to the zombie T. So first of all, the one that's down stays down for now. The one that's up it's probably going to avoid attacking the fire.
Outpost, that's a new
So
spawn. Yes,
let's have a go.
but they're at the
Let's do a
beginner spawn place rather than
bite
some
on
of the-
Seaman Key and the tail on Cracks.
as an emissary out.
No. 20.
No nom. I don't want to be nommed.
4d12 plus 7.
I could go northwest to Sanctuary.
So you take 21 points of piercing damage and you are grappled.
Yeah.
And the tail. 3d8 plus 7. Cracks, you take another 17 bludgeoning damage.
Your call. Do you want to go where?
I've
the
taken
sun is, or
28
do you wanna
so
go
far.
to the northwest to Sanctuary?
Cool. Do you want to
And
Make a note of
they're
that.
coming towards us now.
do you still have 50 temporary hit points?
Belacero Solitario.
I don't think I have any temporary hit points.
Okay, it just says it on the character sheet that I had for you. That's okay. So, you're at 78. And... yeah.
Let's see if they decide to.
Seaman Key do 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 do.
Right. So he decided that it would be a good idea to nom the monkey.
Yes.
I'm going
You
to teach him why that is a bad idea.
You may or may not see a zombie in his gullet while you're trapped in his mouth.
They don't attack us.
Right. So I could Eldritch Blast, or I could Shadow Blade, or I could
Sonic Boom!
Sonic Boom, or I could Ring Flame Blade. Oh, yeah, if I Thunderclap, I might be able to notify the others that I'm in danger.
You can also just ghost step out of there, remember?
Yeah, I can just Ghost Step out of there. But that would take an action, wouldn't it?
It's a bonus action, but while you're ghost step, you can't attack anything, so you might want to...
Clap, and then bonus down.
So you're going to do the thunderclap first? Alright.
Yeah, I'll do the Thunderclap first. Could you get that up for me?
I'm working on it.
Faster, must be faster.
I got it.
Continue to-
So, you create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range, other than you, must succeed on a con save throw
So we'll
or
see.
take 4d6 thunder damage. So,
I'm going to ask this very quick. Would we hear this on the ship, like the sonic boom off
Oh,
in
yeah.
the distance?
oh yeah.
That is my intention.
Boom!
Would that ruin like my concentration though? Or
Only if you want. Only if. No. It wouldn't. The only thing that makes you drop your concentration is if you cast another concentration spell or if you take damage and fail a con save. You don't take
Okay,
any
then.
damage.
boom away.
Okay,
So-
and
That's a
the
fail,
T-Rex.
Actually, no, it's pass.
Hold on, I'm not. I haven't updated Seaman Q's spell save DC for a while, so
Right,
I
let's
don't
double-check.
actually know.
Let's double check. It's a warlock spell, right? Yeah, it's a
Yes.
warlock spell. So your charisma bond modifier is +2, your proficiency is +8. So your spell save DC would be 16, not 12.
Nice. So T-Rex takes the thunder damage.
Go ahead and roll the 4d6.
Okay.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. 17. And then you're going to go step out of there, yeah?
Yes.
Woo. Spooky
Sorry, what did you say?
Craxian.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got the mouse.
I am surrounded by zombies.
Yes.
I don't like that.
Well, one's on board.
What are you going to do about
Let us try to fix that problem.
Forget.
Please pull up blinding smite.
it? Ooh.
I've got the third. Mate, why? You're friendly.
Next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon flares with a bright light, and the attack deals an extra 3d8 radiant damage to the target. Additionally, the target must succeed on a con save or be blinded. That's
Cool.
pretty nice.
So, and that's a 3rd level spell. So I'm gonna go ahead, and it's a bonus action because
Yeah.
all smites are bonus actions. So bonus action, blinding smite.
Yep.
Then I'm going to attack twice with advantage on the zombies.
Attack twice.
Yep. With advantage.
D20. Why the advantage?
Because I'm mounted and they're medium sized, and I have mounted combatant.
35 and 25. Yep, that hits him.
Cool. So that will be 2d8 plus 24 plus 2d8 for improved smite plus 3d8 for blinding smite plus 12d8 for divine smite. Cause fuck them.
Right. Technically, they need to do con saves to see. Oh, actually, no. They still take the 3d8 anyway. Okay.
Yep.
119. So since they only
Oh.
have 33.
And I forgot.
Go on.
There needs to be another 4d10. I keep forgetting about the sword.
Another 4d10 from the sword itself brings it up to 153, and they only had 33 hit points each. So yeah, they're down, and at least a couple of them are destroyed.
Oh god.
Kill merchant, though.
Yeah.
Fuck off, undead.
Huzzah! Well done, Cracks.
Of course, I'm almost out of 4th, and I'm out of 5th level spell slots. But fuck it.
Kitty, so Kitty, as the
So, how does
fiery
this
maiden
work
that you
since
are,
lost the second
you're
one?
automatically
Now
gonna
it's
do
impossible.
another D10 of fire damage. Actually, yeah, the zombies take their turn first. I'm silly. So, 3d10. So, 1. Okay. And then they are stupid. So they are going to...
Plunder Valley.
They're going to take another D10 each.
Northwest.
Oh, wait a minute. I should really see if they hit you first. 'Cause they may not actually successfully hit you. (16, 16, and 7). And as a fire elemental, Your AC is 13, so 2 of them hit. So... and they do only...
Range. Anyone like fire by any chance?
You're resistant to this, so 2d8 plus 2 divided by 2. You only take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the zombies, Kitty.
You figured out, did you?
7.
It's 15.
Can I use my bonus action to uncanny dodge?
You can use your reaction to uncanny dodge, which
Yeah.
would drop it down to 3.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Seaman and Key, I don't think any of those hit you. No, they don't. Alright, so now it's Kitty's turn.
Okay. Which guy looks like he? Well, which guys hit me most?
They're all on
Because he
fire.
deserves to.
But one of them looks like he's more damaged than the others. Slightly.
I'm gonna go for that guy.
Alright. So do your 2 touch attacks.
I could be very
So
flexible.
2 iterations of d20 plus 6. Oof. Good job you're immune to your own fire.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you do 2d6 plus 3 fire damage.
Almost 200.
Don't have any allies within 5 feet, do I?
No, not at the moment.
Oh wait, would I get my rakish audacity?
So you want to add your sneak attack bonus?
Yeah, sure. If you want.
Yeah.
All right then, do it. Do it.
I gotta figure out how many d6s I got now. I think it's still only 3.
You've got
Where
to.
is it? Where?
You have sneaky, 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 sneaky.
Ah,
46
there we go, 46.
on top of the fire damage.
So I'll do the 4d6 separately.
So it's, well, it ends up being 66 plus 3 altogether. There we go, 28. Fantastic. So so that one goes down, and the next dude still takes 15. One of them looks like he's hanging on by a thread. The other one's gone down. So you've only got 2 zombies left to deal with, and they're still burning. Still burning.
The zombies on fire.
Indeed. Everybody make wisdom saves again. Well, I say everybody. There's no point in Grax doing it because he's gonna pass. But if Kitty and Key could both make a wisdom save. What's your plus on that again?
+5.
Okay. So Seaman Key got an 11. Which just beats it. Kitty?
I rolled a 6.
Yes, but you get an additional +5.
So that's with the plus.
Oh, Because it's normally a -1?
Yeah.
Oh! Okay then. Okay, so Kitty passed, but Seaman Key. You are
Yes.
charmed by the creeper for a minute. You can do nothing on your turn except move as close as you can to the creeper.
And Skilly Galley just spawned.
You can repeat your save at the end of each of your turns. So,
Yeah, right by there.
Yay.
yay. And fail.
Wait, I'm technically invisible now, aren't I?
What do you mean?
I use the shadow thing to go through.
You're
Oh, yeah,
you're
you're spectral. So yeah, the musk wouldn't be able to affect you because essentially you're...
I know we're safe from the galley, but it's
Yeah,
right there.
good point.
Well, I only saved myself for 1 round, so I could still get charmed by that evil flower.
You've become incorporeal. Now, having said that, it still only gives you resistance to physical attacks. So if you can still be damaged, you would probably still be able to breathe the spores.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry.
No worries.
You're charmed for the moment. You'll break out of it soon enough. Zombie T-Rex. He's going to disgorge another zombie.
Sorry.
And then try to attack Cracks with his bite. And this is a really stupid move, but Kitty with his tail. Okay, so he doesn't get through Cracks' armor.
Gilly cannon.
He does, however...
What, dude?
do 9 points of damage to Kitty, and he takes 10 points of fire damage. The T-Rex is on fire.
I'm just setting this world ablaze, aren't I?
Yeah, it's a great... yeah. To being able to turn into a fire elemental is ridiculous. But anyway. Seaman Key, you can drop your... well, I believe at the end of your turn you stop being a ghost. Is there anything in particular you do during your turn?
Do I re-roll the save?
Yeah, at the end of your turn you'll re-roll the save. So yeah, you're going to be moving towards a flower. The nearest...
Pretty flower. Am I still within Craxian's holy range?
Yes. So you get to add you +5.
unless you
Plus
move
five.
somebody more.
No, the closest flower is the one on the
We'll turn northwest.
unconscious
Just
T-Rex.
over there.
So
Okay, so it's normally well, I'd get a +5, but I've got a minus in wisdom, so it's actually a +4.
12, you passed.
Ah,
So you're...
bad flower, bad flower.
There is a flower within 5 feet of you. Sadly, your turn is over.
Bonus action. Is it too late?
Yeah, because that's at the end of your turn. You do the wisdom save. So.
Okay, no
that's the end of
worries.
your turn. Cracks.
Large, ugly dinosaur, zombie,
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex. Smack, smack. Bonus action, blinding smite.
All right. 2d20 plus 16 for your Holy Avenger. With advantage, because you're mounted.
No.
What?
Which shore is he on?
Oh,
No,
you.
because it's bigger than me.
True. So it would still be a 31 and a 29. You still hit.
Cool. So 2d8 plus 24 plus 2d8 plus 3d8. It must make well,
2d8 plus 24 plus 2d8 plus what?
plus 3d8 for the blinding smite.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 11d8 for divine smites.
And the
Plus 4d10 for the Holy Avengers.
Yeah.
Extra damage to the dead.
108.
And if it's still up, it needs to make me a con save.
It's down. And 4 more zombies come out of it.
Will you stop rolling maximum zombies?
Now, that is a good point, Seaman Key. Those of you who are on the ship, what would you do about the boom? Would Kehlani stop what she was doing and go towards the boom? Would she continue trying to raise the dead? Lila, would you abandon Kehlani and go to the shore? What would you have done?
How long before you bring back the dead person?
It's still quite it's probably got about 40 minutes.
If I leave you alone for 30 minutes, can you promise not to die?
I'm not sure if she's... Kehlani, are you online? I think she's still AFK. But anyway.
If she gives me a response, like a nod or a thumbs up or anything, I'll go, alright, be back in...
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
Can you promise not to die for, say, 30 minutes while I go save the idiots?
Kehlani? I think we lost you again.
We can't hear you anymore!
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
Yay, we can hear
I'm
you.
sorry, I'm having mic troubles.
Okay.
Anyways, I can promise, I think. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, that's good enough. And I just start making my way over there.
Making your way downtown. So you go swim.
FYI, I am flying.
Oh, fly. Flap, 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 flap.
Yes. Because I presume that I'd be able to see them from above. And if I don't, I'm pretty sure I'm going to see the smoke and the fire.
Yeah, roll initiative.
There's the shipwreck.
Let's see where you are in the turn order.
Said he was near a shipwreck, didn't he?
22!
Okay. So the top of the next round will be you.
Yay! Would I be able to see the smoke or fire that Kitty
You'd
has
see
began?
Yes, you'd see the smoke. Yes. Definitely. Because some of the vegetation would have begun to smoulder.
If I cast Acid Rain and transmute the spell to
No, it's
cold
not
damage...
your turn yet. God damn it.
Then
Alright. So 4d20 plus 3. Do any of those hurt cracks? No. Two zombies attacking. Kitty,
At least I thought it was here. I thought I saw it.
and
I guess maybe it was a rocket blender.
one of them hits. Does 8 points of damage. Well, actually, normally does 4 points of damage to the elemental. And that one is going to take... The other one only takes... Okay. One of them goes down just from fire damage. And I believe...
Is that Thieves Haven again?
Seaman Key, the 3 that were attacking you are still all up, aren't they?
Didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh no, Wanderers.
None of them hit. Okay. Kitty's turn.
I'm just too slippery for him. You see, I spent ages grooming my fur, so I'm this slippery.
Alright, time to set some boys on fire.
I'll move us round to the right a little bit.
Again.
away from the
Foosh.
road. Yeah, cool.
So, what other ones are hurt? Because I know I really hurt
So-
one, but I didn't bring him down, did I?
You brought... So you've only got one
Over there.
zombie still in melee range of you.
Okay, I'm going to attack him then.
No, Dorothy Fowler's.
Was it 2 iterations, wasn't it? So
Yes. Do you want me to bring up the stat block again, or are you okay?
I think I'm alright. It's plus 6. Oh, not equals 6. Go away equals 6. Oh. Wait, you're pressing every button but the plus.
Shift and then the key. It's the
I
same
think-
it's the same button, but you have to press shift at the same time.
Oh no, I did equals and then I did shift and accidentally pressed on the minus key, so it gave me the underscore.
Oops. Okay, 12 and 19. Both of them hit.
Nice. And my breakish audacity.
Technically, there's... Oh, actually, yeah, there's only one left. Yeah, do it.
4d6
Hi, Toby.
plus 6. Fire damage plus 4d6. Regular.
What happened to a nice
Think
quiet
it-
server, eh?
Okay. Yeah, that would have one-shotted him even if he hadn't taken any damage. He down. Well done. But yeah, the vegetation around you is beginning to smoulder, and there's a column of smoke coming from where you're standing.
That looks like someone else's problem.
All right then.
Don't worry, I could just summon a water elemental, it's fine.
What is it with all of the druids and not caring when they destroy nature?
Because I can fix it.
And technically, burning down the forest is technically part of nature.
It's just more the fact that almost every druid I've ever seen played doesn't really care and are all firebugs.
I think this is Wanderers coming up.
Fix it.
Yeah.
But
I
at the
said-
moment, fire seems the most effective weapon I have on hand against these guys.
Seaman Q.
I'm not arguing that. Like I said, it wasn't really a knock against you. It was just so many druids
Fire.
use fire. It's like, yikes!
Seaman Q.
Yeah.
You've taken 8 points of
Yeah.
psychic damage
Ow. Why did I take owie damage?
because
Psychic damage.
you are within 5 feet of a flower.
That flower and those zombies are going down.
And yeah. Turn passes. Actually, no. Let's have Let's have you both make. Actually, are you immune to being charmed at the moment while you're a fire elemental?
I think she's gone to the bathroom.
Okay, well she's not, but okay, I will roll her wisdom for her. So
I don't remember what conditions elementals are immune to.
20, she's fine. Okay. Lila, flying to the rescue, what do you do?
Oh, who said I'm here to rescue?
Oh fuck, what are you gonna do?
First of all, I need to ask, how big is this forest fire?
Not very much at all. It's a rainforest, so before the flames can even catch, it has to dry the vegetation out first, which is why it's only smoldering around where she's standing, rather than it being a full fire yet. But you see zombies. You see two very dead and rotten T-Rexes with vines growing through their bodies, and there are these yellow flowers everywhere. What do you do?
Well, I'm actually glad I have this spell.
What spell?
I wish to cast, where is it? Here it is, Acid Rain. At 8th level.
You're going to have to pull it up because it's not an official spell. I don't have access to it.
Anything worth getting in that rowboat or no?
Lila?
Yeah, you want the spell?
Get in my phone. Come on. Looking at this.
It's 120 feet and a 20-foot cone. Not cone, even sphere.
It's a 20-foot radius, 20-foot high cylinder, centered on a point. So which point are you centering it on?
Where is the biggest mass of the dead?
Surrounding Seaman Key.
I wish to drop it there.
Okay.
Can
Cracks.
all of them give me a deck save, please? DC 23.
Yep. So Key and Cracks also make this deck save, please.
This doing any good. I can't beat a 23. I don't believe.
And
you get
Kind of save.
Dexterity.
Okay.
roll it with advantage because this is a spell.
D20 plus.
The zombies, of course, aren't going to be able to make it.
I have a plus 10 to Dex, and I have advantage.
Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. I might actually be able to make that. I keep forgetting that I don't have the I have the plus 5 to everything.
Key succeeds. Crack succeeds.
How much damage do you do to the zombies and the creepers? 50.
50 points of acid damage, but I'm going to transmute the spell to... Actually, no, I'm going to keep it acid damage.
So you might have to help me.
Okay.
And at the end, until the end of my next turn, the area does 1d10 acid damage. Well, that remains in that area.
Well, the plants don't have a choice.
Yes.
The T-Rexes and the zombies are all going to liquefy. The majority of the plants are also liquefying. The yellow...
Is that the
Go on.
island?
Me and Key only take a quarter of that damage.
Yeah. So that would be 12.
Uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge. I have
Wait,
it
no,
again.
Yeah. No.
So it would
50, 25,
even without
13.
it would normally be it would be 12 if you're half and half again, and if you're uncanny dodging on top of that, it's going to go down to 6.
8th level spell did 6 damage.
Anyway,
And or you're going to hear me yell from above, "Can you lot stop playing with the wildlife, please? And act like responsible adults, dear God!"
They started it. They attacked us first.
I don't care who started it, I'm finishing it. And quicken spell magic missile.
on what?
Is there anything left?
Only if you would be aware that within that area, the only thing that hasn't dissolved would be the vibrant yellow flowers, and even they're looking sick.
I wouldn't be attacking the flowers or anything like that. It's essentially anything I see that could be a threat to the team.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be doing it too. But as there's no one else there, then I wouldn't be bothering.
Okay.
Because I don't know anything about these flowers, because I've just arrived and no one's yelled up, "Stay away from the flowers!"
Mm-hmm.
I will do on my turn.
Simonki, it's your turn.
Okay. Do not touch the flowers. They will charm the pants off of you.
I'm immune to charm!
How many zombies or zombie rexes are up?
They're all liquefied by the acid rain.
Okay, that flower's going down.
Hit the flower.
Yes, I'm hitting the flower. I'm hitting it with a green flame blade.
That's it, kick that flower's ass.
I will. Okay, I need to roll to hit. Spell attack bonus is a +8.
You need to put a D in front of that 20.
Can I use my burb to give me advantage?
Sure, why not?
Please.
There's also... Krax is also nearby, so... Anyway.
Does a 15 hit that fucking flower?
Yes, 15 hits the fucking flower.
Yes, I will burn it. For the green flame blade, does it do D8s or D10s?
Let me bring it up.
There's a player break over at the outpost over there.
Alright, so... It does the normal damage of the weapon, and then at 17th level it also does 3d8 fire damage to the target you hit, and 3d8 fire damage to another target within 5 feet. So,
Okay.
go ahead.
So, my rapier
Your rapier
does a
does
D8.
1d8 plus 3. You attacked with advantage, so you get the sneak attack bonus of 5d6. And you get the
Okay.
extra 3d8 of fire damage. I think this is going to be a dead flower.
If it's
I
not, at
wanna
the start of
find
its turn, it'll take 1d10 acid damage.
Exactly.
4d10, no, 4d8 plus 3 plus 5d6.
34, yeah. Yep. It is mulch. And
Die, you fucking flower!
At this point, I'd be coming down just now. Now that all of you are not dead, can I go back to protecting the person bringing the corpse back to life?
Yes, thank you!
Or do I need to stay here and burn down the forest to make sure you live?
No! If I
Pretty
need
sure
you,
I've
I'll
got
just...
that covered.
what did you say?
Pretty sure I've got that covered.
The fire elemental says, "Pretty sure I've got that covered."
You may be trained in fire, but I was made by it. And I just leave.
What kind of edgy crap is that?
they're saying why
So we'll stop here.
Anyway. So,
conversation.
yeah, I was aware of what you were misquoting. But you can't be more fiery than an actual fire elemental. Anyway. So, you're heading back to the ship.
Yep. Well, unless any of them want me to stay and actually give them security.
Nah. I'm assuming... Well, let's see what the rest of them want to do. Key, Cracks, and Kitty. Now that you have cleared this area... Because I'm assuming that you're going to be taking time to burn a few more flowers to a crisp and...
Gladly.
Yep.
Actually, before I leave, I'm going to turn to Craxian and actually have a sensible conversation with him.
Alright, go on.
Considering I'm with two pyromaniacs. Alright, so what have you found out? So at least gonna...
Sensible does not necessarily mean condescending, by the way.
Considering I've come over and they're playing with the local wildlife.
We have learned so far that apparently the crew have been turning into these zombie creatures, and what have you. So yeah, I would rather not have to deal with that anymore. This is obviously the right way to go. We're going to have to chase down some stuff, but I would like for you and Kalani to get done doing whatever and get back up here, or get back over here before we go any further. Because, yeah.
Do you want us back here desperately? Because she is partway through that
Ritual.
resurrection.
I think it'll be fine. Just have her finish up. We'll kind of pull back towards the beach, kind of start setting up like a base camp thing.
Move the ship closer.
Not a good idea. The reason why they are anchored where they are is because any closer and you'll break the keel.
Yeah, I don't think the ship will get any closer.
Any supplies you want me to bring to the shore? I can at least chuck them in a boat and bring them over.
I can't think of anything at the moment.
Toby, shush.
Alright, I'll go let Kilani know and I'll bring the corpse with us. She can do it on the way.
I think I only took like 30 some damage. I'm just gonna click like 40 lay on hand points.
Cool.
And heal up to full.
Nice.
Actually, before I forget, this is just
Don't
for
get these
any of the
corpses to
local.
go.
This is just for any of the local plant life. Before I leave, it takes 1 point of acid damage in case any trees have been knocked down or plants have died.
Just in that area. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes, and I'll just start flying back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And all you're gonna hear is a message to Kalani. You don't need to respond, just let you know I'm coming to pick you up. Shit's gone down. Bringing you and the corpse with me back to the shore. Please be ready.
Hands or
I'm guessing that whoever kidnapped our friends came across these plants and they must have gotten attacked by them.
Very likely that they lost a couple on the way. Or deliberately fed them on the way. Who knows?
I mean, if they live round here, then they'd probably know to avoid these plants, or they have some kind of symbiotic relationship with them.
Cool.
Who knows? Plants are weird.
So you're going back to the beach.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kitty?
Just a bit odd.
Are you still in fire elemental form, Kitty?
Yeah.
The sand begins to bubble where you stand.
This is cool.
I don't think you should stand there for long. You might start sinking into the sand.
Actually, far more likely that she's going to turn that. Given enough time, if she's producing enough heat, she will produce glass.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, actually, could we use the glass for anything?
Windows.
Well, I was thinking more
there might be-
throwable sharp objects.
They may not. It's unlikely to be pure enough to be. It's likely to be full of soot and impurities. It's not going to be translucent glass. It's going to be like obsidian.
Oh, just ammo pouch.
You know?
Oh, there's another thing here.
Right, so you're saying I could still throw it at people?
Yes, you could also chip it into shards if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah. I might make some arrows out of this.
Yeah, trying to make some.
When I get back to the ship, I'm literally just swooping down, just grabbing her and the corpse with one hand and just flying back.
All right.
Would it be easy to bring the ship around, maybe?
Easy there on your clutch.
No. I'm not even going to make it a smooth ride back. I'm even just like doing somersaults and spinning the entire way. I'm going to make her as nauseous as possible on the way back to the beach.
Can you roll luck?
Me?
Yes.
What is luck?
Just roll a straight d20. You don't have a luck stat yet because we're not using my rules yet.
14?
I just wanted to see if, in your shenanigans, whether you managed to shake the corpse to pieces on the way. You're fine.
You're fine. Am I
Check it out. Superhero landing.
Yeah, you're fine.
This is why I like water.
Can you stop tormenting our poor mermaid friend? Says Seaman Key, chipping another piece of the dagger and passing it to Kitty. I mean, of the obsidian. Oh wait, no, can't pass it to Kitty because she's currently making the obsidian.
She's fire.
Who ordered half a sushi platter and a corpse?
That'll distract people.
I'm going to somehow tail slap you.
So, I imagine what you're doing, Key, is you found a good flat stone. You've put a chunk of cooled obsidian on the stone, and you're trying to crack it with another stone. That makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Tool
Now,
construction.
to let it cool enough to do this, it's going to take a while. In other words, probably the rest of the time that for Kalani to finish the spell. So, in other words, by the time this corpse wakes up with all of its injuries healed, that's when you're actually starting to make your arrowheads.
I think there's only one thing left.
Nice.
Is there anything else, and anything you guys want to do while you're waiting the remaining, 30 minutes for it to finish the spell?
Can I just, message without breaking concentration? Is it possible to, message the one collecting stones to collect some for me because of my transmutation stuff that I need?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Bring me
Okay, so I'm
stones.
going to be sending that.
Very good.
Bring
I
stones!
will-
I need stones.
You can have some of the stones. Seaman Key will pass you the stones on the fin of his tail.
Show 'em already.
Awesome.
Okay. So, Lila, Cracks, Kitty,
Oh, I glitched.
anything in particular you guys are doing?
I'm just trying to make sure.
I'm going to ask this very quickly.
Mm.
How much of this forest has proven a threat to us so far?
Put this in, yes.
Immediately.
Every inch of it.
I'm setting on fire with my fire breath.
No, because
Yes.
we don't actually.
You can try.
I'm burning the plants. I'm not destroying the entire forest. I'm burning any of the leaves or flowers or anything that could be on it. I'm going to use my wings to put out the flame essentially afterwards.
For America. Southeast.
Give it a try.
I would say could the trees give me a dex save, but I doubt
No,
they
they
can.
They cannot. Remember when I said they were rainforest, though?
Yeah. So that is...
So these are very wet trees and plants.
68 fire damage.
Okay.
Only one back hole.
Some of the leaves begin to smoke and glow, but the majority of the foliage is still intact.
Considering it's not burning, I'm just going to leave it, like, do what I could.
Okay. Hold on a second. Toby needs to be let out. I'll be right back.
Please.
It is impressive. 68 fire damage didn't even harm these trees.
They're really wet. Oh, you know it. It just recently rained there.
Okay. So,
Scaly ship.
so you're just gonna make the one attempt to foosh, right?
I would take multiple attempts, but from what I saw on the first one, it's not going to really do much.
One spawned on
Now,
us.
theoretically, if you keep blasting the same section, it will eventually catch fire. But
Yeah, left side. Shall I shoot?
then, as soon as the fire spreads to anywhere that's still wet, it's going to go
Shall I
out
shoot?
again.
Oh, I'm just going to keep... I'm not going to risk it, because I don't trust myself.
All right. What's Cracks doing during this time?
What did you
Besides
say?
shaking your head at
Okay.
Lila's antics.
Every day, or just everything that's good.
Oh, okay.
Cracks?
That's right, that's what
I will patch the hole.
they have. Hey, wait for me.
What's the question? I'm sorry. I was in a different room trying to put food in the oven.
Fair enough. So I was curious as to what you'd be doing to pass the time.
Double, double,
Um,
double, 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 double.
probably just riding my saber-toothed tiger up and down the beach, staring into the forest to make sure we're not jumped.
Okay.
There.
What's your passive perception?
22.
Fair enough. There's a slim possibility. But I'll let you finish I'll let Kalani finish the spell first. So, Kalani, suddenly, when the hour is up, like right before the hour is up, and you've continued to chant and wave your fingers and burn incense and what have you, suddenly the man's injuries heal, and he sits bolt upright, going, okay, I seem to be alive.
Congratulations.
Yeah, you are, in a sense, back. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel great.
Nice.
That too shall pass.
Good. Wait. The snake people. They're killing everybody. They dragged off the captain.
Wait. Slow down. Snake people?
Breathe.
Yeah. Some of them had snake heads, and others had snake arms, and others had like snake bottoms.
They're just fighting that skelly ship. And they're fighting that skelly ship.
And why were you staring at snake asses when the crew was being killed?
I mean, not asses. I mean, their bottom half was snake. From the waist down.
Like...
They were attacking you on the team. The snake people.
Okay.
Right.
There's birds over there.
Alright, and you were dragged?
I didn't. I fought for my life aboard the ship. They,
Front left.
Can I incite him here if he's bullshitting? We found him under the water when everyone else was gone.
Exactly, he was about to say. I managed to get loose, but I dropped into the water. But one of them managed to bite me. I found myself unable to move, unable to swim. And the next thing I knew, I was waking up here.
Alright.
So you died from drowning because you couldn't move.
Because of you were paralyzed.
Paralysis.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Oh man, that's got to be such a horrible way to go.
It
I think
was.
it worse.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Hug the recently back corpse.
I'm not a corpse anymore, am I?
No,
you're not.
alive.
I'm legit tearing up.
Okay.
Okay, so... The captain...
Yeah.
Were they particular in getting just him, or all of you?
A lot of them snagged him. I think he managed to get a couple of them. I think he cut a couple of them down. But
From what I saw, there was no snake people on the ship, so it's either they are great at cleaning up their messes, or none of them were killed.
Then I guess I was wrong, or they healed up afterwards. I don't know. By that point, I was sinking.
Okay. Could we put him in your mansion, just so he's safe?
That's back on the ship. I haven't summoned it here yet. I presumed that we weren't going to sleep on the beach. I thought we'd want home field advantage.
Could you maybe fly him onto the boat and put him in your mansion?
Depends. Do you promise not to act like a complete coward and try and flee with the ship?
Are you talking to me? I can't.
Yes, I am talking.
I can't manage that big ship on my own.
Do enough for me. And I just grab him without a moment's hesitation. I'm not even being gentle, just...
Ah!
I'll be back in a minute! All you lot hear from a distance is his door open as it being thrown in.
And I go, well, I wasn't quite done researching.
Yeah, like, you kind of presumed they were done asking him questions.
I just suggested the mansion. I didn't mean to throw him in yet, but that's okay. I think
that
we've got...
wasn't your fault. That was him acting, well, or her acting like her.
Yeah.
Well, she's probably worried about the captain. We all are.
Lila, when you bring this guy back to the ship, the first thing he sees is the bloated and fish-bitten corpses of 3 of his shipmates. He's gonna
Say
scream.
hello to your friends.
Sorry?
If you scream, I will kill you. I do not have any resolve.
Good.
Shut up, and I just flick him in the head.
Later.
Now, I'm going to take these 2 dead bodies back with me so we can bring them back to life.
With lessons.
So soon you won't be the only idiot left on the ship.
I think we can bring the other bodies back later. We might
Well,
want to.
you're not able to reason with Lila at the moment. They're on the ship and you're still on the beach. So if Lila decides to pick up the remaining corpses and take them back to the beach, you can't
We
stop
gotta
her.
do this because I'm gonna be so smart mouthed at him right now. Or her right now. Oh jeez.
So Lila returns with two more corpses in her claws. Stupid dragon.
Why?
What do you expect me to do with this?
Crescentile.
Well,
not regular.
I presume that we'd want all the dead people back to life, not just one of them.
You on board?
July.
The only reason we were bringing one of them back was to get answers to questions. We don't have the time or the energy to bring them all back.
I'd like to introduce you to the joys of wish. With this mighty spell, I can bring or do anything I see fit. Can I just
Would you
wish for the crew back on the ship?
You're gonna wish for all the crew to be returned to the ship, alive.
Alive and unaffected by whatever was done to them.
Okay.
What?
Well-
You know this is against nature, right?
So, when we get back to the ship, I kill the man we brought back to life? Is that what you're saying?
It's not what I'm saying. I'm not done with him yet.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
Lila.
No, I'm not saying I'm doing it yet. I'm literally like the part, like I can do this if we need to.
Yes, you can bypass this entire side quest by wishing for the entire crew to be safely returned to the ship, hale, hearty, and unharmed.
Out of character,
It's tomorrow.
like that sounds like an awesome way to do things. But at the same time, I kind of want to do the side quest. I think that would be a good last resort. Casting that spell will leave you very vulnerable
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
they choose to attack us again.
Yeah, because it takes an hour per.
No,
I
it
meant
doesn't.
with the wish,
If-
but also
if they
you
use- if-
bringing bodies back.
If they use wish, if you use wish to bring everybody back, then it's not going to take an hour to bring each person back. It's going to be instant. Even the people who were zombified and turned to liquid in the woods will be back on the ship. Even the ones that were inside T-Rex bellies will be back on the ship.
They're gonna have some terrifying memories.
Oh yeah, they'll be absolutely traumatized.
Do we really want that chaos right now?
But you do need a crew if you want to keep using the ship.
But I kind of want to know why they attacked, and I kind of want to know where they came from and what's going on. So I'd kind of like to follow the trail before we do that.
No issue with me.
Okay.
So, who wants to go by foot or through air?
Well, if they're hidden in the woods, then it might be easier to walk, but it would be more dangerous. Flying would be safer, but they'd be harder to spot. Unless I could catch their scent.
You will want.
Wait, didn't they say snake people kidnapped them?
Yeah.
Technically, I'm not restricted to this form.
Yeah, you could shape change.
Congratulations, you're all my
slaves.
all your base now belong to us.
But you've never seen a snake person before, so how are you going to take their form?
I was hoping someone else here could at least doodle me an image or describe it if we do this route.
You're going to look like a cartoon version of one of them. The person who could best describe them was the guy you just dumped back on the ship.
Yeah, could you ask Peter, that was his name. Now it's his name.
You called him Peter?
Yes.
Okay.
I've decided he is Peter now.
He is Peter. All right then.
So,
I was
am I
going
going
to
to go
call him
grab it from
Jeff,
the
but
ship?
then I realised we
The-
had a Jeff in the party.
Or we can just let him we can just let him be, and we can,
He's traumatized.
Act-
Let him recover.
and we can
Yeah.
actually just make our way through the woods.
Uh-huh.
Like,
And stop trying to
Norm-
avoid encounters entirely.
I mean, maybe if you take on the form of some kind of reptilian race, if they're snake people, maybe they'd be chill with reptiles.
Have you ever seen a lizard folk before?
I don't think she would have. No.
Well, didn't we see Vox?
Yeah, but I don't think Lila has seen Vox.
Oh,
Nope.
no,
I can-
he hasn't.
We could draw him.
Yeah, you could. And end up looking like
A doodle.
a doodle. Yeah,
Ugh. What about a dragonborn? Can you do a dragonborn?
that would be easier for you.
I don't think so, but perhaps we should wait until we find out where they are before I do.
Yeah.
why don't you take on, if you're going to change shape, change to something that would be native to the jungles. Take a look around. I'm sure you can see something.
Don't think it works like that. One sec. I'm just looking at change shape. Humanoid or beast?
For now.
Yeah, humanoid or beast. So you can change yourself into a dinosaur if you've seen one before.
I saw the zombie T-Rex, so I'm pretty sure I know how to make a normal one kind of look like it.
You're gonna try your best to make yourself look like a...
Normal, yes.
Alright. So you're gonna change into a T-Rex.
Yes.
Of course you are.
Technically, I'm nerfed.
You know, you were saying that
Okay.
you would try and do a drawing of what a lizard person looked like?
Mm.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes.
Cute.
Oh, fuck.
So, who wants to ride on the big dinosaur?
Excuse
Kitty
me?
volunteers. I volunteer as tribute.
Are you still a
I just-
fire?
Yes. She's gonna forget she's on fire and jump
Yeah.
off.
Just try to climb on the T-Rex. Take a D10.
wait. One sec. Because I have my resistances. I am immune to fire, so technically...
So you
we
can
can
have
a fire element.
You can have a fire elemental ride you. Okay. Well, that's
Oh,
fun.
you know what you should do? Can you carry the fire kitty in your mouth, and if we come across trouble, just open?
Like a bomb.
like Grimlock from
You
Transformers.
can just spit.
Yeah.
You just spit Kitty at the nearest enemy.
Lila, use flamethrower!
Yes. And then have Talani riding on the back.
Yes.
Can I do this?
Why not?
If I had a different weapon, I would ride on the dinosaur because then I would have advantage on almost.
Technically, I would be a mount during this time, so
Yeah.
I don't see an issue.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to ride a dinosaur?
Right?
But I'm going to keep my tiger.
All right.
So,
I
I'm
will
not putting
be
the fire
trying-
elemental in my mouth. I'm saying this right now. I could see only downsides with this, including me accidentally swallowing her.
The fire
That's a
elemental,
spicy meatball.
They cannot touch me at the moment, though. Because I would try to do my chill touch to calm myself down.
Ship coming in. Shall I shoot it?
Oh yeah, so I'm guessing because Talani's fish mode at the moment, she's gonna have to be carried.
Well, I'm sure she could also alter self, right?
Yes, I can.
Oh yeah.
That's what Cracks would
And
look like
the
riding the T-Rex.
Yes.
Yes.
Except, you know, with a sword instead of a
Yeah,
battle
it's
axe.
not
But
perfect, but yeah.
it's still cool as heck.
Yes.
I see
It's
no
really
downsides
cool.
doing this.
That is definitely cool.
Okay.
Wait, I just realised I'm a T-Rex with a breath weapon.
Yeah.
I am Grimlock.
Yeah.
That's what I did say.
Well, even
know.
without spitting kitty at people, you still have your draconic breath attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. So I think before we go tromping deeper into the woods, given the time, we put a pin in it here.
Yeah, you're right. It's 5 to midnight. Yeah. You can
Aww.
face the UNT next time we play.
Just
But I
saying.
want to murder them now.
I know, but a couple of the party members had to go to this stupid workplace and ended up
Oh,
being
dear.
late for the game.
Work comes to me, Anthony.
Yeah,
But vengeance. I want vengeance.
you'll have it next time you play.
Yeah, trust.
I want
Which is
it
right now.
now.
I still want to do fireball on the back of this thing.
You're a full turn, right?
Vengeance now.
Yes.
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
It was fun as always.
Fair enough.
Grimlock from the
Sorry.
Michael Bay
Could
movies.
Could the T-Rex technically talk?
Yeah, because it's still Lila. They haven't wild shaped or polymorphed. They've
Change shape.
just used the change shape, their shape change ability. Yeah.
What's bit is I can use vicious mockery in this form if I see fit.
Alright. So, that was fun. I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. I hope you guys listening have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. And if you'd like to join this game or any of the others, please join the Discord server. There's a link down below. We'll see you there. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.